Welcome viewers. Narration exercise, change of sentences from indirect to direct form of speech. Exercise for practice. Exercise number 1. Change from indirect to direct form. The gentleman asked the child loudly who he was and why he was roaming in the garden at that time. The child respectfully replied in a very low voice that he had come there to see the garden. He loved flowers and wanted to see the blooming flowers. The gentleman asked the child if he did not know that he did not allow anybody to enter his garden. He ordered him to leave the garden at once and forbade him to come there again. The child requested the gentleman to allow him to stay there for some time because a few flowers had started blooming in a corner in the garden. The gentleman exclaimed with surprise and asked if it was true that flowers had started blooming in his garden in the season of winter also. He told the child to let him see himself. The first sentence is a simple sentence, is a interrogative sentence because here asked has been used and the part of the sentence of the reported speech starts with who. So the gentleman said to the child loudly, comma, inverted comma, start, who are you and why are you roaming in the garden at this time? The child said in a very low voice, comma, inverted comma, start, I have come to see here to see the garden. I love flowers and want to see the blooming flowers. Full stop, commas closed. The gentleman said to the child, comma, inverted comma, start, do you not know that I do not allow anybody to enter my garden? He said to him, leave the garden at once, do not come here again. The child said to the gentleman, please allow me to stay here for some time because a few flowers have started blooming in a corner in the garden. The gentleman said, what? Is it true that flowers have started blooming in my garden in the season of winter also? Let me see myself, child. Second sentence, the beggar exclaimed, saying that the rich man was very noble and told him that he had not taken any food that day and he was feeling very hungry. He requested him to have pity on him and give some food to him. He prayed to God to grant him a lot of wealth. The rich man asked him why he begged alms and why he did not do any work. He told him that if he was interested, he could arrange a good job for him. The beggar exclaimed with joy and told him that he would be very thankful to the Almighty if it was so. First sentence, the beggar said to the rich man, how noble you are. I have not taken any food today. I am feeling very hungry. Please have pity on me. Give me some food. May God grant you a lot of wealth. This sentence contains exclamatory sentence, simple sentence, and optative sentence and imperative sentence also. The rich man said to him, why do you beg alms? Why do you not do any work? If you are interested, I can arrange a good job for you. This sentence contains three sentences, two interrogative sentences and one simple sentence. The beggar said, hurrah, I shall be very thankful to you, to the Almighty, if it is so. Third sentence, the lady luck asked the young man why he was looking so sad that day and if he had not lost anything and if he needed any help. She told him that if he liked, she could help him. The young man exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost his friends, and told her that he had been helping his friends for a long time, but they had deserted him when he had asked for their help. He further asked her who she was and if she knew him and why she was taking so much interest in him. She told him that although they had not met each other earlier, yet she knew him very well and she had come there to help him. She advised him not to be afraid and told him that once they were friends, she would never leave him. She told him further to let her assure him that he could depend upon her. She suggested to him that they should be friends and live happily. The young man respectfully thanked her for her kind help and prayed that their friendship might last long. The Lady Luck said to the young man, "Why are you looking so sad today? Have you lost anything? Do you need any help? If you like, I can help you." The young man said to her, "Alas, I have lost my friends. I had been helping my friends for a long time, but they deserted me when I asked for their help. But who are you? Do you know me? Why are you taking so much interest in me?" She said to him, "Although we have not met each other earlier, yet I know you very well. I have come here to help you. Do not be afraid. Once we are friends, I shall never leave you. Let me assure that you can depend upon me. Let us be friends and live happily." The young man said to her, "Thank you for your kind help, madam. May our friendship last long." The king, wandering in the garb of a traveller, asked the old man sitting by the roadside who he was and what he was doing there and why he did not go to his home, as it was already dark then. The old man told the king that he had no home and he wandered here and there in search of food. He told him that he spent the night wherever he happened to be at that time. The king exclaimed with surprise and asked him if he did not have his family and a house of his own. He told him that he was the king of that country. He told him to tell him if he could do anything for him. The old man stood up and requested the king with his folded hands to call his soldiers and instruct them to kill him immediately because he wanted to get rid of his enemy. The king asked the old man who his enemy was and why he was so afraid of him. The old man respectfully told him that it was poverty and he was fed up and he wanted to get rid of it. The king, wandering in the garb of a traveller, said to the old man sitting by the roadside, inverted comma, start, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why don't you go to your home as it is already dark now?" The old man said to the king, "I have no home. I wander here and there in search of food. I spend the night wherever I happen to be at that time." The king said to the old man, "But don't you have your family and a house of your own? I am the king of this country. Tell me if I can do anything for you." The old man stood up and said to the king with his folded hands, "Please call your soldiers and instruct them to kill me immediately because I want to get rid of my enemy." The king said to the old man, "Who is your enemy? Why are you so afraid of him?" The old man said, "Sir, it is poverty. I am fed up. I want to get rid of it." The robber ordered the hermit to stop and forbid to move further, otherwise he would kill him. The hermit told the robber that he had already stopped and asked him when he would stop his deeds. The robber ordered the hermit to be quick and hand over whatever he had in his possession. The hermit told him that for that he would have to go to his hermitage because he did not keep his belongings with him in person. He suggested to him that they should go to his hermitage from where he might collect whatever he liked. The robber said to the hermit, "Stop, do not move further, otherwise I shall kill you." The hermit said to the robber, "I have already stopped. When will you stop doing your deeds?" The robber said to the hermit, "Be quick, hand over whatever you have in your possession." The hermit said to him, "For that you will have to go to my hermitage, because I do not keep my belongings with me in person. Let us go to my hermitage, from where you may collect whatever you like." Thank you, viewers. Narration exercise, change of sentences from indirect to indirect form of speech. Exercise, change of sentences from indirect to direct form of speech. Disclaimer: the writer has taken all care to provide correct information according to his knowledge and information on the post. However, he is not responsible for the error if there is any in it. Please check with the other source also before accepting. Any resemblance of the material with that on any digital or material source is incidental, and the writer is not responsible for the same in any way. This is without any prejudice to anyone concerned or not concerned with this.